Hey guys, we're going to clean these. Already have one in the oven, already done. So when I get this done, rinsed out, I'll just grab the other one, bring it up here, and do it without it touching this, of course, because it's been in the oven. It'll burn this. Anyways, we're going to get this off. My sister wants to use them. I told her to be the perfect pancake. You know, put it in there, you know, make a perfect pancake. I got some, let's see what these are. This 80 grit. Can't remember, probably 120 most likely. Actually, here's one, same as that one. See what it says.
It looks new.
Because I didn't use it. 220. That's what this is, 220. Actually, we're just going to use this one. Okay, let's get started. It's going to be loud. If you want to see a condensed version or someone that puts all the fanciness in them in these videos on cast iron, you can watch them. They're all over the place. You can also go to Cowboy Kent Rollins, look it up. He'll show you a lot better ways to do this. Or what was it? Outdoor Boys. I think it's Outdoor Boys. They do it too. They use different methods on how to get rust off of them.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, starting with the 80 grit first. I guess I should have said that, but y'all probably know that by now. And I don't know how to edit, so we're going to be doing this no cuts. And I'm just going to dump it out here on the table. When I'm done, I'll clean it up.
You want me to get a piece of paper instead? No.
You got to make sure you get every little bit of rust off, so the seasoning don't come off. Whew. Huh. My arm is getting tired. Oh, if you're new around here, well, you gotta give it oh my God. Yep, that too. Subscribe, that's what I'm trying to say. And the only place I really worry about getting all of the rust out of, which is on the inside, that's what I do. I get it off the bottom and off the handle and stuff, but I don't really worry about that too much.
Oh,
See?
why is it black?
It's rust.
It looks black. I thought rust was brown.
Yeah, until you move it across cast iron. The easiest way to do this is electrolysis. That's the best way to get this stuff off, because it gets every little nook and cranny. And this way it doesn't. You have to sand it down till it's really smooth. I'm not going to do that, but you just got to keep seasoning it and it'll make it smooth eventually. That oven is hot. The oven's right there, so it's pretty toasty in this kitchen. This is my sister's kitchen. It's a lot better than my kitchen, I'll tell you that, and it's got better lighting. Can't look up though.
Why do?
Lights right in the eyeballs. They're like, what is that, like 2 inches from my face? Quite literally. Lights hang really low.
This better.
Because it's 9,000 degrees in here. It says it's 79 degrees.
I'm from there.
No, don't turn nothing on.
Okay.
It's middle of winter time. Okay, it ain't quite middle of winter time. It's only like December.
Next month is, I think spring.
No, next month ain't spring. Spring ain't in,
Oh wait, spring isn't
For a
until,
while.
like, February, right?
no,
I think
April, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to look on the calendar.
Oh, and when I'm done with this, I'll go back over, well, all of it with this one. Try to take down some more of the bumps so it seasons up and makes it slicker faster. If I had more patience or stuff to do it with, I'd make it really slick before seasoning it. No, I go with this just on the inside of it. That's it. And when you're done, you got to rinse it with water. You know, no soap or nothing. You just go through and you just wipe it down until, well, that stuff comes off. That's it. Odie did that part. Okay, now we're going to this one. And I'm only going to hit this inside, the bottom part and the side, and that's it. Come on, fingers, work with me here. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Not really. You can sit and run circles if you want. You know, like this. You can do that if you want. It don't really matter. Everybody is taking off. Thought you was taking off too. No, I think my mom's staying. Like I said, I'm not too worried about this outside spot part. I'm more worried about in here. Now I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to rinse it, I'm going to rinse it, dry it. I'm going to stick it in the oven, but before I get, give me a minute. And you should use just oil, but this is what I'm going to use. Let's see. Yeah, this is just what I'm going to use. Be better to use something like this, something cheap. That there is pretty old, so, but it works. It'll still do the job. And yeah, let me get this rinsed off. Yeah, give me a minute. It shouldn't take very long. Now I'm going to use my shirt to dry it, because I don't want to mess up my sister's white towels. See, I'm just going to use my shirt. And it's going in the oven, so you ain't got to worry about little fuzzy things, because they'll pretty much burn off of it. And so you ain't got too much worry about the fuzz. But here in a second, I'll show you spraying it. Okay. Alright. Get back in there, shirt. Move that shit out of the way. Okay, gotta find a paw holder.
The other way. The other way.
This is the one I want. Alright. Huh. Perfect timing. Christmas stuff. Alright, here we go. Put that one in. Gee. And here's the one I did already. So it's going to smoke a lot. Oh, I need them rags. I forgot about those. I got to do the bottom, so I had to turn it. Hot, 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 hot. Sabrina's gonna kill me. Shit, I said names. Okay. Get a rag. This one here is we're using just for cast irons because Odie did a couple other ones. I'll show you in a minute. Get the handle so I can grab. Ooh, that is hot through the mitt.
Hold it. Hold it. There you go.
You don't want to get it all off, but you want to get some of it off, and I just wiped way too much off. So, okay, I'm going to have to spray the inside again. Not much, just a... We'll go with that. See what happens. Because you want to leave some grease in there. Yeah, about like that. Then, you just pop it right back into the oven. And I have the oven set at 450. So, oh, I haven't cleaned it yet. Okay, so you cast iron people, don't kill me. I've already done this one. I ain't cleaned it yet. Yes.
Since we used it.
Yeah, since I used it. Made some fried taters in it. But, oh, let me get the other one. I haven't used yet. This one is already clean. And I already did this one. Nice glass filling. It feels like glass. Just, you can feel the bumps of the cast iron. Damn, house is hot. But you can feel it's like glass. I didn't worry about the outside so much, like I said, but I did do it a couple of times. With them little ones, I'm not going to do it. Made in Mexico. That's what it said right there. Now I'll show you one more I got. It's not a pan. It's a muffin pan. Well, I guess it is a pan. But it's pretty much the same thing. But they're not going to use it to put the food directly in. When they make muffins and stuff, they'll use that paper stuff and put it down in the holes. But yeah, see, you could really tell I didn't really mess with that. Because I did not want to have to sand it with these. Getting down in there and sanding. That'll take too dang long. Now, if I had a sandblaster, I'd put it in a sandblaster and give it a blasting. That's the quickest way. I'm gonna put this up. Give me a minute. That one up. Okay. Well, now I got to clean this up. Oh, and how I did that after I sanded it, washed it, put it in the oven. You got to put it in there for, well, about 2 hours on 450. Let it preheat before you do it. like as you start to work and you're about halfway done, or however long it takes your oven to come up to temperature, you know, estimate about what time, get it preheated. When you wash it and dry it, then you stick it in there upside down. And when you stick it in upside down, yeah, well, you just leave it there for a couple hours. Then you get out, and you usually would have a rag, you know, like grease and whatnot, or oil. And you put it on there, and then you get every little crevice of it. You still want some of it in there, on the inside and out. And then you put it upside down in the oven for another 2 hours. It will smoke. You ain't got to freak out. If your other half don't like the smoke, well, do it when they're not there. Anyways, you put it in there upside down for 2 hours, and then you get it back out. And then you put your oil in there, and it will start to change colors. It'll start like a goldish look, like a copper-ishness look. And you do it, and you can get as dark as you want. Once you hit pure black, that is the best way, but you don't have to do that. The more you use it and the more you take care of it, the darker it'll get, and the better it'll be. It'll eventually turn into non-stick. You couldn't get even cheese to stick to it, as long as you take care of them and season them and everything. That's pretty much it. Like I said, if you want better stuff on how to do it, and one video to show the whole process, you know, from sanding it or whatever to being able to use it, like after about 4 or 5 times, like I said at the beginning, you can go to Cowboy Kent Rollins and look it up, like how to take care of cast iron. He'll show you everything you need to know. Outdoor Boys, I believe, is the name of it. It's been a minute since I watched that channel. There's some other ones. You could just literally type in how to take care of cast iron on YouTube, and hell, it'll pop up everybody's that does it. There's people out there that use sandblasters. They put it in a sandblaster and sandblast it, and it comes out really nice. But if you want it to be really slick, you have to take the time, go through a bunch of sandpaper and knock all the ridge down, because in cast iron they make a cast out of sand. It's like a weird sand type stuff, and they press it down, and then they take molten metal, liquid metal that's been heated up, and they pour it in. And when it cools down enough, they bust it open. They just do a quick sandblast, and then just coat it, and you know, they run it through some heat and do some preheating stuff, or pre-seasoning, I should say. But if you want it slick, you have to take the time. Like, even if you go to the store, buy a brand new one, if you want it to come out straight slick all the time, the first time, you have to go through and sand it. And when you get them at the store, if you pay, you get what you pay for. If you go out and you spend $400 or $500 on a little pan, they're going to have it pretty much ready to go right out of the box. But if you go to Walmart or something like that and get cast iron there, it's not. You have to season it. At least you take it to your sink, water. You ain't supposed to, but you can use soap and water to get the seasoning out of it, or just run it under some really hot water, the hottest your sink will get, and then season it. You know, you can put it on your oven. I'll just show you. We'll put that there. But when you could touch it like this, make sure you can see both hands. Yeah, if you could touch it like this and it starts to burn your hands up here at the top, then it's hot enough to season it. But don't forget, you got to let it slowly come up to the cooking temperature, in it so it don't get really hot on the bottom. You want it to be even all the way up to the top, and then you want to hit this top part right here also. And you can, if you want, to hit the sides and the bottom. But if you put the bottom on there when you cook on your stove, if you have ones like this stove, it'll make it smoky. If you have gas, it'll basically burn it right off. Well, actually all these it'll just burn it plumb off. The season part of it, it'll just burn plumb off of it. But anywho, yep, that's pretty much it. If you want me to go talk more about cast iron, well, drop it in the comments and I'll do that. I got a bunch of them at the house I still got to do at my house. Got a whole bunch of them. I got a skillet. Well, I'll probably can't even, well, I don't know, it's probably about that big at the house. It's a humongous one. It looks almost like that one, but a whole heck of a lot bigger. So, like I said, if you want to know more about cast iron, drop it in the comments down below, and I'll see what I could do. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, stay weird.